So guys, there are talks. Bob Arum has said that Manny Pacquiao has reached out to top-ranked Bob Arum to make the Terence Crawford fight. I don't know how much truth there is, but this is obviously going to get a lot of fans excited. A lot of fans want to see Manny Pacquiao fight Terence Crawford, but I do think it would be a silly fight for Manny Pacquiao to take that fight next. I do think Manny Pacquiao should take a big money fight next, a fight which he would win quite comfortably. To jump in with a Terence Crawford fight right away, I don't think it's the right move. Just because Manny Pacquiao is at the stage of his career, if he was to lose, where does he go? Do you know what I mean? He probably is going to have to retire. So by jumping into a risky fight like that, I think he should have one fight first, because he's going to be out the ring a lot for a long time now as well. It's going to be almost a year out the ring. So I think he should take an easier fight that he would be comfortable or confident of winning, which is a big money fight, which pays him well. Maybe a Mikey Garcia in Saudi Arabia. And then jump into a fight with Crawford or Spence, if that's what he plans to do. But it is quite surprising that Manny Pacquiao and his people have reached out to Bob Arum and Top Rank to make that fight. Why? It's a bit surprising, because that fight didn't get made when he was with Top Rank. What that shows is Manny Pacquiao is not scared of Terence Crawford. Bob Arum's been saying it, that, you know, Manny didn't want the fight and all that nonsense. If this is true, and it's come out of Bob Arum's mouth, Bob Arum actually said it in an interview. He said Manny Pacquiao's contacted him. He wants to make the fight with Terence Crawford. If that's true, then what Bob Arum and Terence Crawford were saying about Manny Pacquiao being scared sounds nonsense, you know, because Manny Pacquiao's reaching out to them to make the fight. He's saying to them, I want you. I want to fight you next. So Manny Pacquiao looks at Terence Crawford as a fight that he's more than capable of winning. So again, what they were saying in the past that Manny's this. Firstly, I think it was nonsense, in the sense that Terence Crawford is not dangerous for Manny Pacquiao's health. For me, Thurman was more dangerous, because Thurman's bigger, stronger, he punches harder. That fight's more dangerous. And at 41, that fight that he had with Thurman was definitely not good for his health, because that was a hard and horrible fight. Thurman was catching him with some big shots as well, but he was eating those punches. Crawford's an easier fight. It's not a dangerous fight. Spence is a more dangerous fight for Manny. Crawford is not as dangerous. It's probably a trickier fight, because Crawford's got a bit more layers to him. He's a bit more tricky. But it's not a dangerous fight in comparison to Spence, because Spence is so much bigger, stronger, you know, natural welterweight. Whereas Crawford, he's not as powerful. He's not as strong. He's not a natural welterweight, you know. So the fight's not as dangerous as the Spence fight. So I never agreed with Bob Arum when he said that, you know, Manny, it would be a dangerous fight for his health, and so that's nonsense. You know, Thurman fight and Spence fight and the guys that are natural welterweights will be more dangerous for Manny, because they're natural welterweights. Crawford's a tricky fight. It's a hard fight for him to win, yes, but it's not a dangerous fight. So I like it. I think it's a good fight. I actually think after seeing Terence Crawford's last few performances, I give Manny Pacquiao a good chance to beat him. I do. I genuinely think he could beat him. You know, I think a lot of you guys are sleeping on Manny, in the sense that I know Crawford would probably be a favourite, but I don't think by much. I think it's a 55-45 kind of fight, or maybe even 50-50. I do think Terence Crawford hasn't done much at welterweight yet. I do, and I do think Manny Pacquiao's a problem. If you go off Kavalauskas, right, putting Crawford down, and not just that, even Benavidez gave him trouble. Yeah, his performance against Amir Khan was good, but how much was that because of how much Amir Khan has diminished? I don't think Terence Crawford's had to fight someone like Manny Pacquiao at welterweight. I think Terence Crawford might even struggle, and I won't be surprised if Terence Crawford takes a loss at welterweight. I don't. I wouldn't be surprised, and it wouldn't shock me at all if Manny Pacquiao was to be the man to handle it. And who knows, Manny Pacquiao may have looked at Terence Crawford's last couple of fights and thought, you know what? I can beat this guy. There's nothing special about this dude. It could well be that. So it doesn't surprise me, Manny Pacquiao, because Manny Pacquiao as a warrior has shown that throughout his career, fight anyone. So him reaching out to Bob Arum and Top Rank, there's probably a reason behind it. He's probably seen chinks in Terence Crawford's armor, and he's probably looking at it. If I'm going to pick a fight out of Spence and Crawford, I'll pick Crawford. Crawford seems a bit chinny. He's a smaller guy. I can hurt him. Whereas Spence, bigger guy, stronger guy, punches harder, better chin. Do you see what I mean? Crawford's tricky and a good fighter for sure, but Crawford's more beatable when you look at it from Manny Pacquiao's standpoint. He's way more beatable. So I think it's a good decision for Manny. I do think that he should take a fight in between though, and then fight Crawford. I think he should fight Crawford first. I don't think he should fight Spence. I think Crawford probably makes more sense. Even though I think Spence is probably financially the bigger fight, I think he has more chance of beating Crawford, if I'm honest. But that's my take on it. Leave your thoughts. Let me know what you think, guys, in the comment section below. It'd be an excellent fight if it happens. Excellent fight. I really want the fight to happen. But yeah, guys, make sure to leave a like. Remember, it really helps the channel. So leave as many likes as you can. All of you, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It helps with the algorithm. So yeah, and I will see you all in the next video. Stay safe, stay well. God bless.
I want to thank you all for me reaching 7,000 subs. I appreciate your support. Guys, as you can probably see from my channel art, I have recently started Patreon and Blogger. If you were to click on this icon here, it will take you to my Patreon page. And I just want to take you through my Patreon page. So at the minute, I've got 2 options. Hopefully, I will increase this if my Patreon grows. But at the minute, I've got one option, which is $1 a month fan donation, which will obviously help me produce better quality content on YouTube and faster for you guys. And I've got another option of $3 a month for 2 live streams a week discussing boxing with myself. You guys will get to speak to me face to face. And I'll take you to my boxing blog. So if you were to click on this B sign here, it will take you to my boxing blogs, which is this page here. And all you have to do is click on here, and that will take you to my boxing blogs where you can see all my different articles that I've wrote. So as you can see, I've wrote 6 articles about different topics. So if you want to click on one of my articles, all you got to do is click on this, and it will take you straight to the article, and you can read it, and you can then go back and read the others if you would like. But yeah, guys, I thought I'd just highlight this to you. So make sure to read my articles. Make sure to subscribe to my Patreon if you're interested. And guys, I thank you for your support. I thank you for me reaching 7,000 subs. Guys, I'm out.